Mount Sinai is referred to as the mountain of the Elohim and is described as being surrounded in a great cloud. Mount Roraima in Venezuela is the true biblical Mount Sinai. In the book of Exodus, chapter 19, Mount Horeb and Mount Sinai are described as a dual mountain where Moses goes up and receives the Ten Commandments from the Almighty Sovereign. Mount Roraima, along with neighboring tabletop mountains, are referred to as Tepui by the local native tribe, the Pima. In their language, Tepui means mountain where the gods reside. At the very beginning of Exodus chapter 19, the Israelites set up camp in the desert in front of Mount Sinai. Because of our understanding of the English word desert, one would automatically assume that this is a dry place. And while the Great Plain in front of Mount Roraima does have a dry season, a more accurate translation would be the pasture land in front of Mount Sinai. As you can see on the right side of the screen, the word here is midbar, and by definition, it means wilderness or pasture, or a place for animals to graze. The Strong's number is 4057. The Grand Sabana is the name of the Great Plain that is right in front of Mount Roraima. The English word savanna comes from the Arawak term sabana. Remember, the Arawak are Semitic. Many of the other native tribes inhabiting South America are descended from Hamitic tribes, and they speak Canaanite languages. We can find Hebrew terms all throughout South America. The name Roraima is a combination of two Hebrew words, one being har and the other being ramah, and both of those words mean mountain or high mountain or hill. So not only is this great mountain called the place of the gods, but it also has a Hebrew name. But there's more. The term Sabana itself is also Hebrew. So the Grand Sabana, or the Grand Savannah in front of Mount Roraima, comes from the Hebrew word Saba and Na. Saba means to be fulfilled or satisfied with food. The term Na means pasture land or grazing land for animals or livestock. So there you have it, beloved family. The desert that the Israelites camped in front of Mount Sinai isn't a desert at all. More accurately, it's a pasture land or a place for animals to graze.